With only two races remaining until the playoffs begin, it's time to cap off a historic doubleheader weekend from the Monster Mile to Dover International Speedway. Another 311 laps or 311 miles go on the board for the NASCAR Cup Series stars, as for the second day in a row, we crown a winner at the Monster Mile to Dover International Speedway as we gear closer to the 2020 NASCAR Cup Series playoffs. This is your full race preview of what to expect from the Sunday portion of the Drydene doubleheader, the Drydene 311. Let's have a look at your playoff standings after Saturday, where Denny Hamlin ties Kevin Harvick now for his sixth win on the season. Harvick still has that advantage, though, with 3 playoff points more, and he can lock up the regular season championship in this Sunday portion, giving him a 15 playoff point advantage. Brad Keselowski has his trio of wins. He's third in the standings, and then it's a pair of 2-win drivers, Chase Elliott and Joey Logano. Behind them, 5 drivers who have 1 win apiece. Martin Truex Jr. in that number 19 car, he finished second in the Saturday portion. Ryan Blaney in the number 12 Team Penske Ford, and Alex Bowman in the number 88 Hendrick Motorsports car got involved in a little accident on Saturday. He's heading to a backup car. Austin Dillon and Cole Custer also locked in. Austin Dillon led laps, and Cole Custer challenged in the top 20 all day long. Eric Almirola, first driver in on points. He's 117 points above the cut line. He sits 10 points ahead of defending series champion Kyle Busch, who had a very solid and well-earned third place finish in the Saturday portion. Kyle still looking for that first win on the season. Kyle's older brother Kurt, right behind him, now falls down to 88 points over the cut line. After not even making it 10 laps into the race, Kurt Busch ended up in the garage with a car crumbled to pieces. He's going to a backup car and will start Sunday's portion from the rear. Clint Boyer in the number 14, he's 78 points ahead of the cut line. A little bit of pressure there on the driver to 14, but he had a great run going on Saturday. Expect for him to have another great run on this Sunday portion. Matt DiBenedetto in the 21, when we looked at him coming into this weekend, he was a solid 50 points ahead of the cut line. Now he falls to just 27 points ahead after a very disappointing Saturday run. However, after that 20th place finish, he will start from the pole, so keep an eye out on the 21. The biggest change in the standings, though, comes with that driver at the bottom of your screen. The 16th and final playoff position, now by 3 points, is your 7-time series champion, Jimmy Johnson, who pulled the swing on William Byron, who now sits 3 points out. Eric Jones, 22 points back. He had a solid top 10 run despite the damage on Saturday. You got to wonder what could happen if he keeps all the quarter panels intact on that number 20 car. Tyler Reddick in the number 8. He's 45 points back from our leaders, and Christopher Bell 143 points behind, with Chris Buescher 163 points back, 1 point over Ricky Stenhouse Jr., who's 164 behind, and then 3 points back from him. It's Bubba Wallace 167 back, and Michael McDowell 175 points behind our playoff cut line. Here are your Sunoco rookie contenders, where Tyler Reddick has a 520-point advantage, 89 points over Christopher Bell, 100.7 points back as Cole Custer in the 41, 177 behind we have John Hunter Nemechek, and then Brandon Poole and Quinn Houff, 357 and 395 points back, respectively. Now let's have a look at your TV schedule from Dover, where all the racing action goes down on Sunday, August 22nd, 2020, with at 4 p.m. it's the Drydene 311 coming live on NBCSN. Now let's have a look at those 40 NASCAR Cup Series drivers as their take to the Monster Mile, the Dover International Speedway. For Starcom Racing, driving car 00, that's the Chevy of rookie driver Quinn Houff. Then for Chip Ganassi Racing, the duo of former series champions is like this. In the gear wrench, number 1, it's the outlaw Kurt Busch. In the car number 42, a former Dover winner earlier in his career, Matt Kenseth. Team Penske is on a historic day as they have teams in the Indianapolis 500 and NASCAR Xfinity Series. They also have 3 NASCAR Cup Series teams in action looking to bring home a sweep for the captain. Driving in the Wurf number 2, it's going to be Brad Keselowski. Then in the Advanced Auto Parts number 12, Ryan Blaney. And for the Shell Pennzoil number 22, Joey Logano. Richard Childress Racing brings a duo of Chevys like this. In the Bear Paints number 3, it's Austin Dillon. And then for the Caterpillar number 8, rookie driver Tyler Reddick. Driving out of the Stewart House Racing Stable, their quartet of Fords is like this. In the Mobile One number 4, it's the closer Kevin Happy Harvick, who can lock up the regular season championship with a solid run in this race. Then for the Smithfield Home Foods number 10 Ford, it's Eric Almirola, and driving in the Haas CNC number 14, Clint Boyer. Your rookie driver for the teams in the Haas Jacob Construction number 41, that's Cole Custer. And then out of the Roush Fenway Racing Stable, their duo of Fords is like this. The Guaranteed Rates number 6 sees the Rocket Man Ryan Newman, while the Fastnell number 17 has Prosper Texas's Chris Buescher. Tommy Bolden Racing will be bringing car number 7, that's Chevy seeing Garrett Smithley at the wheel. And then for Hendrick Motorsports, Dark quartet of Chevy entries is like this. In the Napa Auto Parts number 9, it's Chase Elliott. Then for the Exultant number 24, William Byron, who fell out of the playoffs as he was passed by his teammate Jimmy Johnson, the 11-time Dover winner, making his final start at the track that's been so kind to him across his illustrious career. This also the track of his most recent win back in May of 2017. For the Acorn, it's number 88. It's the Greatest Showman, Alex Bowman. Then for Joe Gibbs Racing, the team that went 1-2-3 in the Saturday portion, they're back with their quartet of drivers with car number 11 leading the way. The FedEx Toyota of the now 6-time winning driver this season, Denny Hamlin, who crossed off Dover as one of the tracks he's never won at. In the number 18, Interstate Batteries Toyota, your third place finisher from Saturday, and defending series champion Kyle Busch in search of that first win on the season. Then for the Bass Pro Shops number 19, your runner-up from Saturday, he's finished top 5 in the past 6 races. MTJ, Martin Truex Jr., winner in May here last year. Then driving into Reese's Fine Foods number 20, the Jones boy, Eric Jones. All these Joe Gibbs cars bringing home a top 10 on Saturday. Germain Racing's in action with the Geico number 13 Chevy Desi's driver Ty Dillon, while the Rickway Racing stable brings their quartet like this. And to remember everyone deployed number 15, it's rookie Brandon Poole. Then for the 5, number 27 Ford, it's JJ Yaley. Driving from car number 51 to Donate Life Ford sees Joey Gase. Driving in the back to blue Insurance King number 53, that's going to be Garrett Smithley and Josh Balicki taking that wheel. The Wood Brothers sees cars number 21, the Menards Monster Energy Ford of Guido, Matt Benedetto, while Go Fast Racing's in action with the Drydene Products number 32 Ford of Super Shoes, Corey LaJoy. Driving for Front Row Motorsports, the duo of Fords looks like this. In the Digital Ally number 34, it's Michael McDowell, and then driving in Acme Supermarkets number 38, rookie John Hunter Nemechek. Then for JTG Darty Racing and the Scott's Products number 37 Chevy, it's Ryan Preece, and at the helm of the number 47 Kroger entry, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. For Richard Petty Motorsports with a new sponsor, Columbia Fishing Gear, on car number 43, it's Daryl Bubba Wallace Jr. And driving for MBM Motorsports, he's in the ManscapedRoofClaims.com number 66 Toyota, it's Timmy Hill. Driving for Spire Motorsports in the number 77 Chevy, it's Georgia's Reed Sorensen. And then for BJ McLeod Motorsports on the Mantail number 78 Chevy, that's going to be BJ McLeod, the team owner. Levine Family Racing has the Ream number 95 of rookie driver Christopher Bell. And rounding off the entry list for ComScope on car number 96, it's Daniel Suarez. Now let's have a look at your Speedway Collective fantasy picks. 2 drivers from each category that I think can bring home some points to your fantasy team. In the A-Class, give me Denny Hamlin, dominated on Saturday, brought home the checkered flag. Look for him to come back strong on Sunday. Another car that was very strong in the Saturday portion, Chase Elliott at number 9. He's a former Dover winner back in fall of 2018. Look for him to muscle up in that number 9 car and bring home a third checkered flag on the season. In the B-Class, 2 drivers that could also bring home a checkered flag from a little bit of an underdog position. Clint Boyer in the number 14 ran in the top 5 all day on Saturday, and Eric Jones in at number 20 got damage early on but still rallied for a top 10 finish in that Joe Gibbs 20. In the C-Class, we'll find driver Matt Benedetto in the number 21. I'm picking him because he will roll off from the pole after a 20th place finish on Saturday with the invert, and you can't go wrong with the driver of the number 48, Jimmy Johnson, an 11-time Dover winner, as I've mentioned this weekend. In the D-Class, your pair of rookies, Christopher Bell and Cole Custer, I'm sticking with them on my team. Both of them showed okay runs on Saturday. I think they can get some use to the Cup cars, turn it around and build off of their past Xfinity Series success, bring home some solid runs to your fantasy team from that D-Class position. Now let's have a look at your race stats for the Drydene 311. The field stacks up for 311 laps, 311 miles around the 1-mile Dover International Speedway. Stage 1 goes for 70 laps, Stage 2 will be 115 laps, and the final stage is 126 laps. Your defending race winner is Kyle Larson in the 42. Don't forget to catch the 2020 Drydene 311 coming live Sunday, August 23rd at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on NBCSN. Thank you guys so much for watching this NASCAR race preview video. For more motorsports content, check out my news video by clicking on the left, hit that circle in the middle to subscribe, and check out that video on the right. It's one you don't want to miss. You can follow me on Twitter at KEMMO Cup Series with another motorsports video. This has been KEMMO on YouTube saying thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next motorsports video.